We'll call to order the Douglasville City Council regular voting meeting for tonight, which is Monday, March the 2nd, 2026. Our invocation will be done by the Reverend Dr. Francisco Artley of Poseyville Church. After that, we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by the Mayor Pro Tem, City Councilmember Terry Miller. Please stand for the invocation.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, City Council. It's good to see you. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for this beautiful day that you have given us. Lord, I ask that you bless the mayor and the city council as they go through their meeting, Lord, that you give them the wisdom and guidance, Lord, in making decisions that is best for our city. I ask that you be with those that have come here tonight and bless them, and also bless them with safe travels on their way home, Lord. I just thank you for their service, our mayor and city council to our city, and Lord, I just ask that you be with them tonight. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, for leading us in the pledge, and Dr. Artley, thank you always for such a wonderful invocation. We appreciate your time and your commitment to the city. My name is Rochelle Robinson. I'm mayor of the city of Douglasville. I'd like to welcome you to the Douglasville City Council meeting, where agenda items this evening, the agenda items official action will take place on the items that were discussed last Thursday at our legislative work session. If the business you're here for is not listed as an agenda item, there will be ample time under the agenda item comments from the citizens and delegates section for you to discuss your business. I'll go over a few protocol items and then we'll get into the meat of the meeting. I ask that you please keep your comments and presentations on a professional level, dealing with the facts that are important for this governing body to make our decisions. We will not accept comments that are considered by the chair to be of a personal attack on any individual or group of individuals. You will receive a warning from the chair. If you deviate from this requirement, a second deviation will result in a request that you will leave the chambers. Only one person speaking at a time. When you're at the podium, please direct all of your comments and concerns to myself or the chairperson. We ask that you will not applaud, react to the speaker, speak to the audience, cheer, clap, or any of those things that will be disruptive, that you would just address your comments and concerns to myself or to the committee chairperson that's handling that particular committee. We're only required to accept public comments during the required public hearings. And if you have a cell phone or electronic device, I ask that you please put those in silent mode so they will not be disruptive during the meeting. Now, the agenda items will be handled in the following manner. After I do these instructions, then we can get on with the meeting. I ask when you see the committee chairperson, that person will read his or her agenda items, then that person representing that agenda item or applicant will make his or her presentation. You can come forward to the podium, give us your presentation. Myself and council members will possibly ask clarifying questions to help us vote tonight. We will take a vote. It's either going to be to pass, deny, or take no action. Because these items were discussed on Thursday night at our legislative work session, we will not take questions or comments regarding each item during this meeting. As I've said, we will vote to approve, deny, or take no action unless it's a public hearing and you bring new information that was not discussed last week. Prior to approaching the podium, there are some speaker forms outside. We ask that you fill those forms out if you'd like to talk to us. After you fill the form out, and I call for comments either during the public hearing or during the citizens and delegations portion of the meeting, you can come forward, give your card or your form to our city clerk, Ms. Vicki Acker, to my right, to your left, and then you can proceed with giving us your name, address, and then you can talk to us about what you want to talk about. This meeting is not a question and answer format. It's and not a debate format. We're here to hear their information, deliberate, make our decisions. Staff will get back to you if you have a question that we cannot answer this evening. Any printed material, we ask that you would please give that to our city clerk. Now, as far as the debate or questions that we may have during the public hearings, it's a formal hearing that gives an opportunity to make public comment on the respective agenda items. This particular important during our public hearing. We understand that you may have questions about the information that's presented. We'll try to answer those questions. We will not take those questions after the public hearing, during comments and citizens and delegates, please don't bring back up information that was covered in the public hearing. It can be overturned from zoning laws, the Georgia Zoning Procedures Act, if you bring information up talking about what happened during the public hearing. So I know that's a whole lot of talking, a lot of information, but hopefully we're all on the same page and there aren't any misunderstandings this evening. So everyone has 5 minutes if you want to do the public hearing portion. All right, now we'll move on. We have agendas outside on the desk that you can pick up if you like to have a paper agenda. If not, you can follow us on the screen, and we go by committees. So now we've just done announcements and presentations. We're at item number 5, which is approval of the agenda. I will open the floor for motion for adoption of the regular meeting agenda for tonight, which is March 2nd, 2026.
So moved.
Thank you, Councilman Estes. I have a motion to approve. May I have a second?
Second.
I had dueling seconds. Who do we have, City Clerk? Councilman Davis, thank you. It's been properly moved by Councilman Estes and second Councilmember Davis to approve item 068. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns as it relates to this item? I don't see any. All those in favor of adopting the regular meeting agenda for tonight, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 26-068 is unanimously approved. We'll move on to item 6, approval of the minutes. We have the minutes of the February 12th, 2026 legislative work session and executive session, and the minutes of February the 16th, 2026 special meeting and regular meeting. Open the floor for a motion to approve item 26-066. Thank you, Councilmember Watts. I have a motion to approve. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Councilmember Estes. It's been probably moved in second to approve item 26-066. Do we have any questions, concerns, comments from the council? I don't see any. All those in favor of voting in favor of this agenda item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 26-066 is unanimously approved. Now open the floor for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So moved.
Thank you, Councilmember Estes. I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Councilmember Davis. It's been properly moved in second to approve the consent agenda as presented. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns? Anyone want to pull anything out of the consent agenda? Okay. I don't see any. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda as presented, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. The consent agenda is approved as presented. We're at item number 8, which is Economic Development Committee. That's chaired by Mayor Pro Tem City Councilmember Terry Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business under the Economic Development Committee at this time.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem. We'll move on to item 9, Finance Committee, chaired by Councilmember Chris Watts.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have one item under finance tonight.
Yes, sir.
To adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute and deliver a development agreement with Norhaven Partners LLC or its affiliates for the purposes of allocating tax allocation district number 1 downtown and New Horizon funds for certain public infrastructure improvements and other utility improvements to support the Town Green Phase 2 development, repealing conflicting resolutions and for other purposes. And before we proceed, Madam Mayor, I'd like to ask if there are any questions or comments before we proceed. Yes.
Thank you, Chairman.
Councilwoman
I
Hudson.
am going to recuse myself from this vote due to me owning property within this district.
Thank you, Councilwoman Hudson.
Okay.
Okay. All right. At this time, Ms. Callan, your name's down there at the bottom, so do you have anything to add to this item in addition to what we heard the other night?
No, sir, no updates.
Okay. And does anyone from Haven have anything to add or no? All right.
I do.
Yes, Madam Mayor, I was going to get to you. Go right ahead.
I know, I always have questions, right? So again, Ms. Callan, I know I asked, this is about the TAD, but I did get a couple of calls. People are always concerned about traffic and parking. So when I asked the question from North Haven, we did say that the parking is adequate based on our ordinance, or we haven't gotten that far yet?
It is, okay, yes. William from North Haven said it is adequate parking.
Pardon me?
Adequate parking.
So is it one to every, if it's 257, are there 257 parking spaces, or how many parking spaces? Some people might have 2 cars, and how does?
So, Madam Mayor, we are above the TCMU, Town Center Mixed Use.
PC.
And I want to say that we are like 1.65 parking spaces per unit, approximate number. I can pull up the development plan if you need me to.
That's
but-
perfect. No, sir, because it's more than one. I mean, as long as we have 1 per unit, and if it's 1.6, then that's really good.
And we do, with our mix, that works with the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, then we have a handful of 3-bedroom units.
Yes, sir. Okay, now I can answer the person. They said, is it 257 spaces? I said, man, I'm not a parking, I don't build parking garages. I don't know it, but I'll ask. So thank you so much, and that is
You're
just
welcome.
normal, everyday language people can understand. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Assistant City Manager. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Any other questions or comments from council? No? All right. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve item 26-012.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I have a motion to approve. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Councilmember Estes. It's been properly moved in second to approve item 26-012. Do we have any additional comments or questions from council members? Anybody? Nope, I don't see any. All those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. 26-012 is unanimously approved. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. That's all we had tonight under finance.
Okay, it's going by fast. We'll move on to the next committee. Number 10, which is Housing and Community Affairs Committee. That's chaired by Councilmember Elena Hudson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business under the Housing and Community Affairs Committee this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Legislative and Intergovernmental Committee, chaired by Councilmember Mayor Pro Tem Terry Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business under the Legislative and Intergovernmental Committee at this time.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Personnel and Organization Committee, chaired by Councilmember Howard Estes.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have one very exciting item on the agenda tonight.
Yes, sir.
Item 26-055, appoint Shahara Thrasher to the role of the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Douglasville. And Ms. Jackson, are you going to take something since?
Yes, I
Okay.
definitely will. Thank you, Councilman Estes. So as you all know, the Parks and Recreation Director role is currently vacant, and tonight the mayor presents her nominee to City Council. As you all know, the Parks and Recreation Director is an appointed role, so the mayor does present her nominee to council, and it is ratified by a City Council vote. Just a little bit about Ms. Thrasher. She currently serves as the Assistant Director for Parks and Recreation for the City of Douglasville. She's been in that role since 2024. Before that, she was in 2 other roles, so she has been with the city since 2020, and she champions programs such as the therapeutic programming, recreation programming, as well as the Parks Master Plan and the CAPRA accreditation. She's also served at other municipalities such as Columbus Consolidated Government, and she's a certified Parks and Recreation professional, and she has a master's degree in public administration, and she's highly involved in the Douglasville community as well. Now I'll turn it over to Mayor Robinson to present her nominee to City Council.
Thank you so much, Deputy City Manager. Ms. Shahara, it's such a joy for you to join the city and to work hand in hand with the employees of the Parks Department. Parks is one of the largest, if not the largest department in the city of Douglasville, so it's a very important role. In council, I feel more than happy to present to you Ms. Shahara Thrasher for the Parks and Recreations Director. She has some enormous shoes to fill as far as the work that has been done with former Parks and Parks and Recreations Director, Mr. Chris Bass, who happens to be here this evening, coming to support. But I'm more than confident that she'll be able to do that. She's worked very well with Mr. Bass, Mr. Penn, and everyone at the Parks Department. So I'll just leave it for you all to ask any questions that you may have. If you would like to ask any, I'll start with Mayor Pro Tem.
No, everything that I've seen and heard sounds like we have a candidate who's above and beyond qualified.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parks and Recreations Director, Committee Chairperson, Councilmember Watts.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just would like to say that, first of all, you're a testament to, what do we call it? Succession planning. When we hire folks to do a job and they're somewhere down on the ladder and they're doing what they're supposed to do and learning what they need to learn and finally rise to the position that you've risen to, I'm not only proud of you, but I'm also proud of the culture that we have in place at the City of Douglasville, the way we train our folks to get them ready. And I know Chris Bass was a good one to be under and couldn't ask for a better mentor, for lack of a better term. But anyway, thank you for everything you have contributed so far and will continue to contribute to the City of Douglasville Parks and Rec.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Madam Vice Chair Miller, Nicole Miller, you have anything?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Ms. Thrasher, I don't think I can say anything that hasn't already been said, but I'm just so excited to see you come into this role as Coach just mentioned in the succession planning, and that's such a beautiful thing to see you come in and your heart for the city and your heart for the Parks Department and all of those kids that are coming up in the department. It's such a beautiful thing, and you are an asset to the city. I'm just glad to see you coming into this role. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now I'll start on my right. Councilmember Caldwell, you have anything?
No comment.
Thank you so much. Councilmember Estes?
Oh, I'll go after everybody else.
Okay. I'll start at the other end. Councilmember Hudson.
Yes, just wanted to share my congratulations. I'm very excited to continue working with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think that's all the council members. Now, Councilmember Davis, I apologize. You used to be over parks.
Last is the best.
No? Okay.
Yes, it is.
I want to thank you again, Ms. Thrasher, and from your friends. They called me, Camilla, and all of them say you taught a good class the other week. Camilla Thomas, they all with the city of Atlanta. They was going to try to surprise you tonight.
Oh.
But they said they weren't going to make it. They got caught up. But thank you for teaching the class the other week. They say you were the bomb.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Now, Councilmember Estes, you want to be last.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
The explanation point.
Yeah, exclamation point, exactly. I think it says a lot about you that Chris Bass is here to support you tonight. I'm not surprised because you certainly deserve it. And that being said, it is with great pleasure that I will make a motion to approve item number 26-055.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Estes. We have a motion to approve. May I have a second?
Second.
It was dueling seconds. I heard Councilman Davis' booming voice over the Mayor Pro Tem. So it's been properly moved in second to approve item 26-055. Do we have any additional comments, questions, or concerns from council? Not seeing any. All those in favor of approving this item, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. You've been unanimously approved. 26-055. Thank you so much, council, for ratifying my nomination. And we'll leave the floor for you, Ms. Thrasher, if you have anything to say.
Thank you, Mayor Robinson. Yes, I wrote down some things so I can make sure we didn't forget. First, I just want to thank you, Mayor Robinson and City Council, for entrusting me to oversee your community's greatest assets, which are our parks and our community spaces. I'm grateful to our city manager's office and our leadership as we continue to grow our community. To the Douglasville Parks and Recreation team, y'all have surprised me more than I thought would show up. But nice. That just shows that we continue to drive and thrive. And as I mentioned the other week, the marathon continues. To my predecessor, Mr. Bass, thank you for your leadership, your mentorship, and your friendship. I'm grateful for all we have accomplished together and how you've helped me grow. To my family and friends, those that are watching online and here, I think I see some people.
Oh, good.
Thank you for your prayers, your love, and unconditional support throughout the years. To my parents, I'm forever grateful that God chose you for me. You have instilled in me resilience, compassion, and courage. I would not be who I am today without the two of you.
No.
And to the Douglasville community, I just want to say it's an honor to continue to serve. And that is all.
Thank you, Ms. Thrasher. Let's give her a hand and congratulations. That's so exciting. We can promote from within, and you have an excellent team to help you. Former Director Bass, you're still a director somewhere in DeKalb, no, DeKalb County. Would you like to bring any words?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
What? First time for everything.
Okay. Thank you so much, Director Bass.
And thank you, Madam Mayor. That's all we have for the Personnel and Organization Committee this evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that. We'll move on to item 13, Planning and Development Committee, chaired by Councilmember Nicole Miller.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business this evening for planning and development.
Amazing. Okay, thank you.
Doesn't speak, and there's nothing in planning and development.
What kind of night is this? I know.
Something. Public Improvement and Beautification Committee. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. Public Improvement and Beautification Committee, Councilmember Nicole Miller.
Madam Mayor, we have no business this evening in public improvement and beautification.
Thank you so much. Public Relations Committee, Councilmember Samuel Davis.
No business at this time, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Councilman Davis. Public Safety Committee, Councilmember Howard Estes.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business this evening for the Public Safety Committee.
Thank you, sir. Recreation, Culture, and Tourism Committee, Councilmember Chris Watts.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business tonight under Recreation, Culture, and Tourism.
Thank you, sir. Technology Committee, Councilmember DeVitch Caldwell.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business under Technology Committee tonight.
Councilman Caldwell. Transportation Committee, last committee, Councilmember Elena Hudson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We have no business under the Transportation Committee this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there any other business to come before council tonight from the elected officials?
Madam Mayor,
Yes, sir.
just a comment. Just want to say that I was away at training and that I briefly mentioned to Madam Mayor, so I was away at training. It was a wealth of information, but I left there confident knowing that Douglasville is in a good place. When we were in some of our sidebar meetings, there's some of our neighboring cities are certainly struggling, and they have many challenges that we don't have. And so it was just great to be in a room when people saw Douglasville, they were excited. They knew Marsha, they knew that the mayor, they knew that the city of Douglasville were in good hands. As I mentioned, Director Bass was there as a presenter, and also former HR Director Dr. Tabb was one of the facilitators. So it was just good to be in the presence of former people, because of course in their presentations they spoke about the work here in Douglasville. So that was exciting to hear. And then to Ms. Shahara, congratulations. I had to hold that off. I've seen a wealth of ways how this could go. So I just wanted to hold off to officially congratulate you. So I yield, Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Caldwell. Thank you for attending the newly elected officials training. You did not have to do that. So thank you for your time and wanting to learn more about how city government works. You come with a wealth of experience from the school system, having been elected before and serving in the community. But we appreciate your time and your effort and your attention in trying to learn more about city government and how you're going to bring all those experiences to help us on the council. So thank you for your time. Mayor Pro Tem, you had something?
Madam Mayor, just to let you know, I was honored to be chosen to speak before the students of the Georgia Tech Architecture School tomorrow evening to talk about the intersection of public policy and housing.
Wow.
This is where, on to kind of add to Councilman Caldwell's note that I'll be able to use a lot of the examples of what we've gone through over the last few years in terms of establishing master plans and how we've gone through policymaking and the advances we've made. So I'll be able to toot Douglasville's horn a little bit.
Wow, congratulations, Mayor Pro Tem. That's a high honor for you. Thank you so much for representing. I know you're going to do a great job. What are they going to say at Syracuse? You all the way down there at Tech.
I don't know what they said. It was go orange.
Go orange.
I'm not sure why somebody just decided to root for a color, but that's
Oh, gosh. Rather than a yellow jacket. Well, congratulations. We're going to be praying for you and wishing you the best. Any other comments from elected officials? Thank you. I don't see any. Now I'll go through item number 21, which is updates from our city staff. Our city attorney, Mr. Joe Dotson.
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Dotson. Staff attorney, Miranda Jordan.
No business, Madam Mayor, thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Jordan. Our police department, Deputy Chief J.R. Davison.
No business, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Chief. Our city manager's office, Deputy City Manager, Ms. Chelsea Jackson.
Yes, ma'am. Just want to say congratulations to Ms. Thrasher again. Our city manager, Marsha Frazier, sends her congrats as well.
Thank you so much, City Manager's office. Comments from citizens and delegates. If you sustain the meeting and you'd like to speak to us, please come forward, give us your name and address for the record, and you have 5 minutes to talk to us about any business germane to the city of Douglasville. I don't see any. Fire Chief, you have anything? Thank you, Dr. Allen. Okay, not having any other business then, this meeting is adjourned.